Hi everyone, welcome back to another review. This one is the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle Potion Class. This is set 76431 Hogwarts Castle Potion Class with 397 pieces. It's ages 8+ and it comes with 4 minifigures, and this set retails for $40. Before we get into the set itself, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. All right, starting off with the minifigures here, we have the Slytherin student, Pansy Parkinson. She looks great. They have used the solid skirts, which look really good, and she has triple molded short legs, which is quite the feat for LEGO. She blends into the base a little bit, but love this character. We do see her, I believe, later on as an older student, but this is very fitting to her on-screen appearance for the first couple of movies of Harry Potter. I think she's a great inclusion to potions. I'm really excited it's not Malfoy. Then we have Seamus Finnegan, and he is always a good inclusion. They don't do him very often, so I am glad that he is in this. It makes sense that he's in potions because he's really bad at exploding things, and of course you can tell he has his exploded facial feature, which is honestly the best way to display him. It's so funny. And then for our third student, we have Hermione Granger, and I really wish that they had decided to do something like Dean Thomas, or maybe a Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff student would have rounded it out a lot better, because now we have 2 Gryffindors and a Slytherin. Seems a little bit odd. And then of course another Hermione, and I guess it makes sense that LEGO put her in this set because she is smart and good at potions, so I guess that's that. And finally we have Professor Snape, and it is pretty refreshing to see he is newly made. They have improved on the arm printing of his cloak, which looks awesome. You can tell that it's a little bit shiny gray down in the center, and then he has his cloak tails that hang down through the pants, and I really appreciate that detail. Kind of plain on the back, but this is an updated Snape due to that, and I think that they did a great job. I also really like his grimace, though I'm pretty sure that is not a new facial expression for him, but obviously he would be included in this set. I think it is a very nice update. So this set is part of the brand new LEGO most detailed Hogwarts castle ever. And this is what's more like a little add-on modular kind of scene. I like the concept of it. We'll get into it a little bit, but first I want to go ahead and break down what you see here. So taking a look, this is actually a little classroom, and it folds in and out. It is on multiple little hinges, I believe 3 total, so it gives it definitely a weird shape once it's opened out, but it is meant to kind of maximize the space while you're playing for it, and then if you need to put it away, you can fold it up, or it also fits inside the Hogwarts castle. Spoiler alert, we will show that. And overall, I think it looks really nice. It kind of incorporates some things that we saw from the Hogwarts Moments, like books. There was a potions class, and the way that everything kind of like folded out and you could take items out. As you can tell, these desks are removable, which are super cute. I think that it's a great way to make the play space larger while you're using it, you know, referring to kids, of course. And it folds out and just looks nice. It just kind of looks like an opened classroom, and I think actually this is the way to go, because we've gotten 2 things. You know, we've gotten the kind of modular, just standard style classroom, which is just everything based in like a rectangle and you have to fit everything you want pretty much in there, or the storybook like Polly Pocket fold out. This is a really good mix of both since it can do both, and so I like the concept. I would love to see them now make more classes like this. Like if they did Transfiguration, they could do Defense Against the Dark Arts, things like that. That would be really cool to see those sets redone. So we're obviously going to have some constraints, but I mean, if you can forgive that, I think that it's a great concept in of itself. So around the edges, we have lots of sticker detail, which I think looks pretty good. I mean, they're stickers, so it is what it is. We do get 2 portraits in this set at random, and I do, like I have said before, I like the portraits a lot better than the chocolate frogs because it makes a lot of sense. Hogwarts Castle has thousands of portraits in it, and so just to see them throughout the classroom is totally good. There's some stickers of some ingredients just to add some depth to the classroom itself. We have some potions, looks like a love potion back there, which is really cool. This looks like Felix Felicis maybe. And then we have these neat little jars of ingredients in the front with sticker logos on them, and I just think that looks really unique. We have not gotten that before in a potions class. Looks like some spare bottles. We have some bottles off to the side here, as well as a couple of new elements. We have the new flasks, which are large and translucent. I'm sure they'll make them in 1,000 colors. Looks really good. And then we have a new element for the cauldrons bubbling over, which are these purple and green items, and they look so good. I really like the way they look. They just set on a couple of studs, and it just looks it looks like a little bubbling over potion, and I think that adds a lot of depth to potions class, like more so than we've ever seen. I do enjoy the potion station with the recipe as well as a quill, and a fork and spoon is pretty funny. And of course, like I said, you can take these off to add more playroom. There is a little cauldron, or I guess I should say a big cauldron towards the back, which is nice. Snape has his own podium, and it does fit inside. You can set it inside the actual building, and he's got a little stool to sit on as well. There is a nice thick Hogwarts castle style door on the side, and we do have a little bit of mix of mortar brick elements to help give it a stone effect, as well as two stickers on the outside, which you'll see more when we display it inside the castle. So I will say with this, before I show that the way that this folds out, it's got a lot of hinges, and part of that is for the effect that it does kind of inside the castle. It's nothing huge, but they definitely thought it through. They didn't just build this and we're like, hey, it'll fit inside the castle. They built it to fit inside. So I do like the attention to detail. It seems to me like with this line, there is a lot more thought going into it, and so, you know, the most detailed Hogwarts castle, I definitely think has some merit here if you're willing to start all over again. So just, you know, heed that. But overall, I think that it's great. I really like the details of this set. They are so fun. And then I will show you how it folds up, which is nice and compact. It just looks super cute. You can as well kind of give a classroom scene with it folded up. Like if you were to look like eagle eye view, it still works. It's not compact like the storybook books where you fold them up and obviously there's not a classroom scene going on inside, if that makes sense. You can actually see that the students still could be learning. There's a door to enter and exit the room. Everything, of course, is extremely tight, but I really like the way that it's just cute. It's very compact, and I really like the thought and the design that goes into the set quite a bit. Now, overall, I think that the price for this is really expensive. Even though we do get a couple of new elements with the flasks and cauldron bubbles, I'm not sure if it warrants the $40 price point. And that's just how I feel about things. I'm not doing price to piece ratio to like scientifically figure it out. But to me, it just feels kind of small for $40. Maybe that's just me. It also, you could argue, has an ugly exterior. I mean, it does not necessarily display well on its own, so there is that also to think about. But for me personally, I like the storytelling, like, play world experience that it provides more than the aspect of how it looks, I guess, which is kind of backwards because I display my sets and I don't play with them, but it like touches something in my childlike heart that I really, really enjoy and find very endearing about this. So overall, I think it is a great set. I really do like it quite a bit. $40, it might go on sale. I would love to see more classrooms like this. We'll see, but it's up to you if you decide that this is worth it for you. But I hope that this review helped you make that decision. Until next time, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.